Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Triple H and WWE creative saw Corey Graves return to Live TV, joining WWE legend Booker T and Vic Joseph on the NXT commentary team for the January 21 episode of the brand. Graves praised NXT, saying that he was where he wanted to be. However, he appeared to take a shot at The Rock when he said that pro wrestling never stopped being cool. During his impressive run on the road to WrestleMania last year, the final boss took credit for making WWE and pro wrestling cool again. The WWE legend started a feud with Cody Rhodes, coming to the aid of Roman Reigns, and main evented Night 1 of WrestleMania 40. He was also involved in the Reigns-Rhodes title match on Night 2 when the American Nightmare finished his story and became the new undisputed WWE champion. Fast forward to today, Triple H could be forced to take Corey Graves off TV per The Rock's orders, since it appears that the WWE commentator took a shot at the final boss. Such a development would add more fuel to the ongoing drama, where Corey Graves called out WWE after the return of Pat McAfee to the Raw commentary team. Graves opined WWE shouldn't have taken him off the commentary team when McAfee reunited with Michael Cole on Raw, with Wade Barrett and Joe Tessiter moving to SmackDown. Still, his appearance on NXT could be the direction that WWE will now follow. There has been intense speculation over The Rock and his potential involvement in WrestleMania 41. The final boss showed up at the Raw premiere on Netflix a couple of weeks ago, but didn't provide an update on whether he would compete in Las Vegas. For his part, WWE boss Triple H spoke to Sports Illustrated, where he said that he didn't know whether the WWE legend would compete at Mania this year. If The Rock shows up at WrestleMania 41, he could take on either Roman Reigns or the undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes. The other scenario is to face John Cena in the latter's final WrestleMania match. Introduction. In the world of professional wrestling, there's a delicate balance between control, competition, and entertainment. WWE, the biggest wrestling company globally, thrives on creating captivating storylines, intense rivalries, and shocking moments that leave fans on the edge of their seats. The powers that be within WWE, particularly Triple H and The Rock, are two of the most influential figures in the industry. While both have had storied careers inside the ring, they now wield enormous power behind the scenes in the creative and business aspects of the company. What would happen if these two powerful personalities were at odds, with The Rock ordering Triple H to remove a returning WWE star from television immediately? The repercussions would undoubtedly have long-lasting effects, not only on the WWE roster, but also on the company's reputation, creative direction, and public image. This exploration delves into the fictional scenario where The Rock, as an authoritative figure, forces Triple H to take drastic action. The aftermath of this power struggle would ripple throughout the wrestling world, leading to potential punishment, consequences, and new opportunities for the WWE brand. The setting: the WWE Universe. Before diving into the specific events that would lead to Triple H being forced to take action, it's essential to understand the dynamics of the WWE Universe. As one of the most recognizable and influential companies in the world of sports entertainment, WWE has a roster of talented superstars, each contributing their own unique flair to the product. These stars come from different backgrounds, and each brings a level of personality that shapes the company's ever-evolving landscape. WWE is more than just a wrestling organization. It's a corporation where business decisions, creative choices, and media opportunities are all intertwined. The people at the top of the WWE hierarchy, including Vince McMahon, Triple H, Stephanie McMahon, and now The Rock, hold significant sway over the direction of the company. Their power influences everything from storyline arcs to contract negotiations, and in this case, who stays and who goes on television. Triple H, a former wrestler who is now one of the key decision-makers in WWE, has played a pivotal role in shaping the future of the company, particularly through his involvement in NXT and talent development. He is often seen as the heir apparent to Vince McMahon's empire, especially in terms of creative direction and overseeing talent. The Rock, on the other hand, is not just a retired wrestling legend, but also a Hollywood megastar with a global following. His influence extends far beyond the squared circle, and he has positioned himself as one of the most powerful people in entertainment. His close relationship with WWE, combined with his celebrity status, makes him an authoritative figure within the company. As a prominent figure in WWE's history, The Rock has the ability to push boundaries, bring in new fans, and demand attention in ways that very few can. The return of a WWE star. For the purpose of this narrative, let's say that WWE has recently brought back a former superstar, someone who has a storied history with the company and whose return is highly anticipated by fans. The superstar in question could be someone like CM Punk, John Cena, or even a surprise return from an era gone by. This individual is expected to make an impact on the roster and shake things up, much to the delight of fans who have followed their career for years. However, this return isn't without its complications. Despite the excitement, the timing of this individual's return to WWE TV coincides with a significant shift in creative direction. The Rock, who has maintained a close relationship with WWE and its key figures, is given the responsibility of overseeing certain storylines and ensuring the company's success moving forward. For various reasons, The Rock doesn't believe that this returning WWE star fits into the current direction he envisions from the company. Maybe it's because he feels the star's return could overshadow the emerging talent or disrupt the momentum that newer superstars have been building. Or perhaps it's a matter of personal conflict, with The Rock disapproving of the returning star's actions or public image. Whatever the reason, The Rock makes the call: the returning star needs to be pulled off television immediately. Triple H's dilemma. As the person responsible for the creative direction of WWE, Triple H is caught in a tough spot. He's always valued the importance of storytelling and understands the significance of star power in drawing attention to the product. But The Rock, who has been an integral part of WWE's success, is a powerful figure whose influence extends far beyond the realm of wrestling. Triple H can't afford to alienate The Rock, especially when WWE is trying to balance its legacy with modern-day appeal. Triple H is left with a tough decision: defy The Rock's order and risk a power struggle within WWE, or comply and remove the returning star from TV, effectively damaging a storyline that had been months in the making. This scenario creates a level of tension that could lead to both personal and professional consequences for Triple H. On one hand, Triple H has always prided himself on making decisions that benefit the company in the long term. On the other hand, The Rock's influence is undeniable. If Triple H chooses to defy The Rock, it could have serious ramifications for his role within WWE, his future creative control, and his relationship with key figures in the business. In this scenario, the dilemma reaches beyond simple wrestling booking. It becomes a test of loyalty, leadership, and power within the corporate hierarchy of WWE. If Triple H succumbs to The Rock's wishes, he risks looking weak or indecisive in front of the roster, which could lead to a loss of respect from fellow executives, wrestlers, and fans. Conversely, if Triple H fights back, it could open a larger conflict that threatens WWE's ability to maintain its unified creative vision. The immediate consequences. Once the decision is made for Triple H to pull the returning star off television, the impact is swift and far-reaching. Here's a look at how the situation might unfold. 1. Backstage tension. The news of the returning star's sudden removal from TV would undoubtedly cause a stir backstage. The locker room is always filled with whispers, but this situation could be one of the most talked about scenarios in WWE history. The returning star would be understandably frustrated by the decision, feeling that they've been wronged or sidelined, especially after such a grand return. Tensions could rise between the star and management, leading to a heated exchange that might spill out into the public eye. Depending on how the situation is handled, it could result in the star walking out, requesting a release, or going on a public campaign to vent their frustration. 2. Fallout with talent. For the WWE roster, the removal of a major star could send mixed signals. Younger or newer talent may feel that their opportunities are being blocked by the actions of those in power. On the other hand, established superstars may feel more secure in their positions, knowing that even someone of the returning star's caliber can be pushed aside if the powers that be deem it necessary. This could foster a sense of distrust among the locker room, as talents wonder if their own pushes are subject to the whims of a few powerful figures, or if they can truly rely on their talents and work ethic to earn success. 3. Public reaction. WWE is a global entertainment brand, and such a dramatic turn of events wouldn't stay behind closed doors. Fans would quickly pick up on the situation, speculating on the reasons behind the sudden change in direction. The return of a beloved star was supposed to be a defining moment, but it's now shrouded in controversy. The media would latch onto this story, with many questioning whether WWE's management is out of touch or if The Rock is too involved in the company's creative process. Public backlash could hurt the company's image, especially if the fans feel that the returning star was wrong. 4. The impact on ratings. In the short term, the decision to remove a major star from television could result in a dip in ratings, especially if the star was part of a heavily promoted storyline. WWE relies heavily on drawing fans into its programming, and pulling a fan favorite off television might cause a noticeable drop in viewership. While it's possible that WWE could replace the returning star with another compelling storyline, there's no guarantee that the audience would respond positively, especially if they feel the decision was made in haste or under pressure. 5. The long-term fallout. If The Rock's order is executed, it may have long-term consequences for both WWE and the returning star. For the star, it could mark the end of their career in WWE if they're not allowed to continue their storyline, or if their character is buried in the process. For Triple H, his reputation as a decision-maker could take a hit if it's perceived that he lacked the authority to protect his creative vision. In the worst-case scenario, this event could lead to a power struggle between Triple H and The Rock, leaving WWE in a state of flux, as both figures attempt to exert their influence over the company. Potential punishment and resolution. As the weeks and months go by, WWE would have to navigate the fallout from this controversial decision. The punishment could manifest in different ways for the people involved. 1. Triple H's role. Triple H could face pressure to justify his actions, particularly if the situation doesn't resolve itself quickly. Fans may start to question his creative decisions, leading to a loss of faith in his leadership. If Triple H is seen as being too subservient to The Rock, it could undermine his authority within the company. The solution might involve a delicate balancing act between appeasing The Rock and re-establishing his own credibility as a top decision-maker. 2. The returning star's fate. The returning star could receive a punishment in the form of a demotion, a less prominent role on the roster, or a storyline that paints them in a negative light. Their relationship with WWE might suffer irreparable damage, especially if their removal from television leads to further public disputes. However, if the star is a top draw, they might be reintegrated into the product at a later time, possibly after an apology or creative reworking of their character. 3. The Rock's influence. While The Rock may emerge victorious in this particular situation, the long-term consequences of his involvement in such a power struggle could have an impact on his standing with the rest of the WWE universe. If his decisions continue to conflict with those of Triple H or other key figures, it could lead to a larger schism between WWE's creative and business sides. The Rock would need to navigate these challenges carefully, as his involvement in too many backstage power struggles could make him a divisive figure among the roster. Conclusion. In the end, WWE's world of professional wrestling is defined by its larger-than-life personalities and the power struggles that occur both inside and outside the ring. When Triple H is forced to take a returning WWE star off television at The Rock's command, it sets in motion a series of consequences that could impact the company's trajectory for years to come. The fallout from this decision would affect the individuals involved, the locker room, and the product itself. It would test the leadership abilities of both Triple H and The Rock, challenging them to find a balance between power, respect, and the entertainment that fans have come to love. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.